Okay, I want to thank everybody for being here on this beautiful Monday. Today we're going to switch things around and we are going to have Dr. JJ Levine ask the questions. So he is going to host. I will mute myself and JJ, take it away.
Well, thank you, Sigal, and it is a beautiful morning, and thanks for being here, everybody. And I really appreciate you and Tanya and Neil joining together with all your teams because a rising tide lifts all ships. So it's glad that we have all these smiling faces here and everybody's ready to learn. So let's get right to it in no particular order. My first question let's have for Neil. Neil, what attracted you to network marketing? I know you've had a long career in network marketing. So what originally attracted you to this industry?
Hi, thank you for the question and good morning, everybody. Since we have about 2 minutes, let me give you a brief overview. Graduated high school in 91 and went straight into the Marine Corps. Actually, in 1992, I was actually home from a leave and my aunt dragged me kicking and screaming, said, "We're going to this meeting." And I'm like, "No, we're not. I'm going to hang with my buddies." So I think the good Lord had something else in mind. So I went to the meeting kicking and screaming. And at the time, the gentleman was my first mentor, was making $250,000 a month in a company called Starlight International back in the Fedra days. And I was half listening. And he started into the product line. And I got intrigued about herbs, et cetera, pretty fast. And then he said something that altered my entire course of my life. Soldiers don't make a whole lot of money. He said, "What if I could show you a system to where you can make an extra $1,500 a month in 3 to 4 months working spare time?" He didn't say full time. He didn't say part time. He said spare time. And for whatever reason, I was the person that said, "I'm in." So, as the infamous Jim Rohn says, being able to work something part time while still doing my full time job and being able to make a fortune by helping other people, that was the very first thing that attracted me to network marketing. And obviously, since then, the tax breaks, which is the #1 tax shelter in the United States, and just the concept of being able to get paid to help others achieve their financial and or health and or both of their goals. So very simple answer for me. And that's what still has me excited about this industry, Asante, and these products.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing that with us, Neil. And such a good question. Really nice to get to know somebody. Tanya, I have the same exact question for you. So what originally attracted you to network marketing?
So I have been the girl my whole life who has been selling everything door to door since I was a child. So I was always the top winner for like all of the, wrapping paper, and I probably ate more. I've always just had an entrepreneurial and I've always felt like, as I'm the oldest of five, and I was bossing everybody around a long time ago. But the industry, I think the biggest part was that my parents got involved. Both of my parents were diagnosed with 3 months to live with cancer. My mom had leukemia and my dad had internal melanoma. And I remember us like taking our last family picture when I was 13. And my parents found at that time, by the grace of God, Sunrider Products, believe it or not, which is a very old company that some of you may know or not know, but they basically had Chinese herbs. And within about a 6 month time frame, it literally saved both of their lives, and they lived very long and healthy lives. And my mom was, obviously because of her testimony, a speaker where she would, work with the company. And so that kind of, I was just introduced to networking literally at like 18 and started a really long time ago. But I think now what, in the last several years is I love the ability to be able to just pop right in and make some money, even if it's just an extra $100 a month, or whatever it is that we need. And especially now, like, people are struggling, and it's just they're needing just that little bit of extra, even if it's just gas money. So what keeps me in the industry is my love for the people, my love for a company that is solid and that can really make a difference in people's lives. And that's where I found myself here. I'm super excited. I'm new to Essanté, just a couple months into it, but I absolutely am so thrilled that I can be proud of products and represent products that literally are clean. They're not going to hurt anybody. They're organic. And guys, we have like a wave happening right now. Like there is a movement across the world to find our products. People don't know where to find them, and it's our job. I feel like it's my job, especially the way I was led here, to come to this company to let people know about it. Is my 2 minutes up?
Wonderful, great answer. Sigal, let's ask a question of you. So I know you've been in the industry like our other two leaders here today, but why specifically Essanté Organics?
It'd be good if I would unmute myself, right? Okay. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so that question for me is pretty easy. I have been in the industry for over 10 years, and I had almost gotten out of it before I found Essanté because of the deceit. That's the best word that that pops into my mind right now. Everybody says that they've got clean, natural, and they don't. And then when you find out that they don't, here you are not only taking all this stuff, but you're also telling your friends, family, kids, grandkids to take it. And so I was almost out because I thought, you know what, I'm never going to believe another company again. And in walked Essanté, and I researched and I asked so many questions that I'm sure y'all were like just so sick of me. But what I found out is that it's been here for over 19 years, and they have never compromised on quality. And so that was my first. I said, okay, this is it. This is where I'm going to make my home. And my other reason is because I had cancer. And I'm great now, guys. Thank you, God. But because of that, it has become very, very important to me that I use toxic-free everything. And when people say, oh, you have to eat well, right? Your fruits and vegetables. Okay, that is great. That is wonderful. But what people don't understand is what we put on our skin gets into our bloodstream in a matter of seconds. And once it's in the bloodstream, it goes into your organs in a matter of minutes. So you can eat as well as possible, but if you're still putting toxins on you, there you go. You are exposed to cancer.
Excellent. Yep. Great education there. So Tanya, I'm going to ask the same question of you. You've been in the industry a while. Why specifically Essanté Organics?
Well, that was never really a choice of mine. I mean, Essanté really just came to me through the craziest way. I was just scrolling through online and saw a comment Michael made, ended up finding out, wow, he's, the CEO of Essanté Organics. I am here because I'm sick of like I'm sick of companies having products that literally hurt people. Like, I'm recovering right now from things because of products that have done damage to my body. And Essanté is like everything I wish I would have had, 15 years ago. Where were you? My mom knew about you in 2007, but and I knew about Power Pops, but I didn't know. And so I am here and have planted my flag because of two reasons. Number one, a company that's solid, that is not going anywhere, that has its your own feet planted. I mean, what you guys have done and what you guys have put together, and the energy and effort and the work, that is so huge in this industry that you're still here. And then to be able to have a product that I, like I already said, I can stand behind is what puts me here. The company, the products, and the opportunity to make an income and to share something people want. It's been really cool watching, like, the last couple months, people want to buy more. They're like, I just want to buy more. I want to try this. I want to try that. I want to, and I'm the same way. I'm like, I got to get my hands on every product so I can try them, because I've been so impressed with it. So, and it's nice to have you guys in my backyard. It's nice to have leadership like Michael is so knowledgeable. JJ, you've been just so incredible. And all the rest of you guys, your beautiful wife, have just been such a breath of fresh air and integrity. Can we just, mention just even what Sig just said, integrity, being able to know that you can take a deep breath and be like, I can build here.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And success, for all of you that are watching this live or on the replay, success leaves clues. And what I'm seeing and hearing, not just today, I've seen it over the past few months. If you look at what these leaders are saying and what they're posting, they are solid in their foundation. And that is definitely an important success clue for you. And Tanya, you mentioned planting a flag. So I want to turn it back to our veteran, our Marine. Thank you for your service. Neil, what is your favorite product? I think I know the answer, but I don't want to make any assumptions. What's your favorite product of the 100+ that we offer?
I knew you was going to ask me that one. And let me just piggyback off the two ladies. What they said was absolutely phenomenal. But for the people that's watching this, that's been in the industry, can you imagine when sizzle meets opportunity, or when sizzle meets stability? I mean, just let that resonate for a second. All these companies popping up here and there, they're all about sizzle. There's no substance. I mean, there's no stability. And with here, you have all the sizzle, you have all the opportunity, backed by 20 years. That's enough said on that. Now, since you backed me in a corner on one, I'm going to give you an umbrella answer. The first answer is my favorite product is anything, especially in this economy, that you can transfer spend. What I'm saying is it doesn't cost anybody a penny to participate in taking our product and or participating in the compensation plan. If you currently are brushing your teeth, washing your body, face, hands, laundry, you get the point. Now, if you're going to make me answer my favorite product, I'm going to say what I call the multi-vitamin / foundational Be Natural. In my 28 years, I've never seen a product that has over 100 to 150 different aspects for $20 wholesale that does what this product does. There's not a family or a person on the planet that can afford a family of 120, a family of 4. I just put a family of 5 on 5 bottles of Be Natural, and they said, I cannot believe I'm starting my family on this product for $100. I get to tax deduct it. And first of all, my allergies after the first week, they were gone. And that was 4 months ago. Restless leg syndrome, and just on and on and on. And I'm sure you're going to elaborate when you close, but get your family on the Be Natural. That is my favorite.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Great answer. And I think that's a really strong question, because we've got something for everybody. Sigal, what is your favorite product?
I hate this question because, I mean, we have over 100 and I love them all. I love the hair care, the skin care, the supplements. I love the bees. But if I had to absolutely choose one, it would have to be the one and done. And if anybody here looks on my wall, you will see that I post about it all the time, because there's nothing I like better than a clean home, and to know that I I use this stuff, guys. I use it for everything. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like 5 of them behind me, and I use them from my rugs to my floors to my wood to my couch to my ceilings to everything, my kitchen, my bathroom. That is all we need. That is it. That and it's in one bottle. Why Mike won't make a vat of it so that we can just buy it in a gallon is beyond me. I'm gonna have to take it up with him because it pisses me off because I love that stuff. And you guys, it's so safe. One of the first things that Mike said to me is, it is so safe you can even take a bubble bath in it. I mean, can we talk about that for a minute? Like, you can take a bath in what you clean your house and your clothes in. Like, it's going into your like private parts and it's safe. So for everyone out there, if you have not tried the one and done, why? Because it's such a great deal. I mean, I put it in my sprayer. I put a capful in my big sprayer and I clean my whole house. So even though I hate that question, there it is. If I had to pick one, it had to be that.
Wonderful, wonderful. You know, we attract people from all different areas. People have different needs, different desires, but we're definitely attracting a population of pros like the 3 leaders we have on the call here today. And what I'm finding with leaders, you know, once you've been in the industry for a while and you've had the rug pulled out from under you and you've had compensation plans change and this and that, when they finally find Essanté Organics, their home. And that's why it's so easy to be solid. So, you know, Sigal, since I already have you here, let me ask you this. Since we're attracting people that are brand new, and gosh, are they blessed to find Essanté Organics as their first company. And then we have people that are seasoned veterans like you know, pros, and then everybody in between. What would be your advice for the brand new person? They've never had a home-based business network marketing company that they've associated with before.
And again, I had myself on mute. Why do I do that? Again, 2 things. My first thing is, first of all, treat it as if you have just bought a store. Now, I don't know anyone in the world, anywhere, I don't care where you are, who can buy a store for $29. Let's just talk about that. But once you have bought that store for $29, you have got to treat it like a store. If your store is closed, then I'm sorry, you guys, whoever has come to your store will go to the next one because your store is closed. So if you aren't telling people about it, if you aren't opening your store, whether that means to you that you're going to put it on your walls, or you're going to talk to somebody in person, or call them up, whatever that is, you've got to open your store. The other thing is, what is important to you? As I said at the beginning of the call, I had cancer years ago. So that to me is very important. And obviously it's, you know, it's something that I lived with and I lived through by the grace of God. But to me, that is a very big role as to why I am here, because I could have gone anywhere. Any of us could have decided to sell bling or bags or candles or shoes or whatever it is that is out there. Any one of us could have decided to do that, but instead we came here. And I came here specifically because what we have is like no one else has. It is plant-based. God gave us plants, so we need to use them to heal ourselves. But before we even heal ourselves, let's use them to keep ourselves healthy before it gets to that. I wish I had done that 20 years ago so I didn't have to go through the journey I did. But yet here I am, and that is what I tell everybody: use your brand. Even if, let's say that's not why you're here. You're here because you want to lose weight. I see Liz with a pop in her mouth. I've got mine right here. So that is what you want to do, right? You want to have people take our products to lose weight. Whatever it is that you are passionate about, you take that, you put it on in your store. Remember that store, and you keep it open every day. Thank you, JJ.
Beautiful. Well, great. Well, let's ask our resident Wonder Woman, Tanya, the same exact question. You know, I see you mentoring so many people. What's your best advice for the newbie, the new person that's just starting their network marketing career?
Okay, so I have taken some time over the years and gathered a few simple things from the best leaders, the big ones in the industry, and I compiled them and put them in some very simple steps. So number one with SIGs, talking about you treat it like a business and it will pay you like one, period. I log in every day and I do the same steps that I've put together for my team and that I've taught for years. And I do those steps religiously. I don't go to bed until they're done. And so when you follow, clock in, do your steps, and then you're good for the day. Let it go and let it happen. But also, it's so important to get excited. I mean, energy attracts energy, and if you want to attract people into your business that are going to be the kind of people that you want, you've got to get excited about something and really put that effort into it. Like, sometimes, look, life can get tough. It can get really challenging, and we have things that we have to deal with in this world that aren't that pretty. But you know what? I wake up and every day I get myself right in my own head, and I get my mental, let's get this done and get excited about it attitude on. And that is really contributed to my success over the years. So plug in and do the steps, the simple steps that you're supposed to do to be successful with your job, and stay excited. Stay focused on what you want, what your goals, what your dreams are. Put that constantly in front of you so that you can, bring that to you, attract that to you. I believe in that 100%.
Outstanding, outstanding. And Neil, I'm gonna have the same question for you. What do you say to your newbies, your new people that join your team, and this is their first venture into network marketing?
First of all, steer way clear of the next new shiny object. The person that's looking at you as a dollar sign instead of helping us one person at a time achieve the toxic-free and chemical-free living. If someone come up to you and said, "Hey, we're manufacturing antiques," why would you listen? It's the same thing. Stay far, far, far away from those people because they just don't have your best interest. Number two, your success will never, period, unless you play the lottery, your success will never outweigh or overcome your personal growth. Every single morning, without fail, I will not go to bed unless I have at least 1 hour of personal growth and working on my mindset. Why is that so important? The world that we live in is very unfortunate. The negativity, the lack of self-discipline, the laziness. If you are not prepared mentally for what you're going to come up against, especially in the world that we live in, over time, the crab in the bucket, if you've heard of that, the dream stealers, they will get you, period. And I'm a realist and I talk real. I'll help anybody on this planet, but also one thing I won't lie to you. If you're not getting your mindset and setting your goals every single day, over time, the goal stealers will win. Self-discipline is huge. Every single person on this phone that has a goal that's worthwhile or has merit, it's an uphill climb every single day. The problem is no self-discipline. We have downhill habits. Guess who else has downhill habits? The guy that I shave with every day. The only competition that we have is the person that you look at in the mirror. There is no more competition. There is nobody on the planet that has what we have. There's nobody on the planet that has this product line. There's nobody on the planet that has the founders we have. And I tell every single person that I do my welcome call with, make no mistake about it. This is simple, but it's not easy. And every single time I talk to somebody, I say it's always too early to quit. And that's just something I've lived by my entire life. And just for the record, I have signed my last application for the rest of my life. And I'm on a mission to teach everybody brand new, to teach everybody that has experience. And Dr. JJ, you said it perfect. When you understand that you have a home, when enrolling in the business for $29, $500, $199, whatever, that's easy. There's going to be people spend thousands of dollars this week on televisions and freaking whatever. That's easy. Coming into the business is easy. But there's two parts to this, and I tell everybody this. Number one is when it goes from your head to your heart. When it goes from your credit card to your heart. Getting in the business is a day. When the business gets in you, that's day number two, and that's when I know that it's time to run. And in closing, keep this in mind. The people that you start with are probably not the people that's going to take you to your goals and going to take you where you want to go. You've got to keep working through the numbers. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, Dr. JJ, for having me. It means a lot.
Complete honor to be with all of you leaders today and all of the guests today. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell everybody to please have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. And remember to have your enzymes and probiotics with you at that Thanksgiving table. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.